Okay, welcome to your mentorship class. All right, any questions before we get started? Good, everyone's doing okay? Go ahead, Radhika. I can't hear you, you're muted.
Sorry, I forgot. I have a question about checking the hara line. While do we check the crown? If we check it while we check the all chakras, there is the crown chakra. So I'm checking twice the same.
You could if you wanted, but you don't have to.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so today we're going to go over a couple of things. Let's see. All right. We're going to talk about the energy field today. And if we have time, we might talk about chelation, but I'm going to have you guys practice more than anything on the energy field today. And it's very easy. So I want you to just put that in your mindset. It's very easy. That's very important. So, but before we do that, okay, before we do that, what I do want to go over is protection. You know, that's always a common question as to I'm doing, if you're already doing healings, what is my method of protecting myself? I'm using all these things, but it's not working. Or if you're new to energy healing, what are the ways that you can protect yourself from other people's energies? So one of the things you could do is after a healing or a set of healings, you could always take a shower or a bath. Sometimes what I do is I keep salt in the cabinet so that it doesn't get hard if I leave it in the shower, but just take some salt with you in your shower or do a salt water bath. And I know you guys have heard of that before, but it is pretty effective. I like to just take a shower and think that I'm just cleansing away all the energies that I've taken on during the day. You know, and I take 2 showers a day, sometimes 3, if I'm guided to do that. So don't think that showers will dry you up or they're harsh on your skin or whatever, but just go for it, okay? When we're separating our energies, you know, at the end, when we're saying, and so it is, we're encircling them in a bubble of light, and then we're taking that step backwards. That's another way of separating your energies and their energies, okay? If you think about them later on, sometimes you'll hook back into someone else's energies. So you just, you know, you go ahead and you cut the cords. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that today. The other thing that you could do before I show you how to cut the cords is clearing, like throughout the healing, you could cleanse your arms because we're using our hands to transmit the energy. So sometimes you'll feel your hands feeling a little icky or something heavy, you know. If you don't feel like the energy is transmitting or is strong, maybe, you can just clean your arms just like this. And just imagine it going into the earth or into a green light, like a green fire. Let's say you lit a flame, you know. So a green fire, I think Angela knows, we use this in pranic healing, right? So that's always a great way, just, you know, wiping down and just letting it go into the earth or into this green flame. And that's very helpful as well. It's quite easy, and I'm just teaching you different ways of protection, and you could use whichever one you want, but I've used all of them, and it just depends. Cord cutting. So in order to cleanse yourself, cord cutting for you is really easy. You literally take your right hand up in the air, right? And you're at the 7th chakra, And basically you are imagining like your hand, like a sword. Okay, you're just imagining the sword and you're slicing the cords. You're just imagining that you're going deep into the web of your own chakras and just cutting out everyone else's energies. And you're going to go down to the first chakra. And then you're basically just, I mean, your hand just automatically just goes like that to the side, you know? So you do that 3 times. Okay, just cut, cut, cut. That's it. Try it right now. But before you do it, just notice what you're feeling right now. If you're feeling heavy, if you're feeling any dense energies around you, just go ahead and feel into your body first, into your energy field, into your chakras. Just feel into them. See where it feels the heaviest the most. And it might be your solar plexus. And now go ahead and cut. Okay, with the intention of cutting, the unbending intention of cutting all of the cords that have attached to you throughout the day. Okay. And then you can imagine a beautiful light, a golden light or a white light, golden white light, one of those colors or 2 of those colors, just embedding in each of those areas where you cut the cords so that there's no holes left for any of the other energies to come in. So that's another thing that I like to do, especially if you're out in public and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like a puppet, you know, because when you feel those cords, you feel like you're hooked everywhere. So all you need to do is just cut, cut, cut. And you could do it anywhere. You could do it in your car. You could do it in the bathroom. You could do it anywhere. So it works very well. So those are the 4 ways of protecting yourself. And then there's one more, and I wouldn't call it protection, I guess. I'm not really sure what I'd call it, but it's a great methodology. So when you're feeling those energies, once again, you can imagine that you're an open window. Okay, there's a window that's right above you. It's massive. It's completely open. Okay. And you can ask the energies to pass right through you rather than sticking to you. So you can make that intention, that unbending intention before the healing if you wanted to. Okay, but if you feel it afterwards, you could just say, I'm just allowing the energies to pass right through me. You could intend that anytime, even during the healing. Like if you feel kind of weird during the healing, if you're feeling strong energies, you can just imagine that window and just everything just going out of that window and passing right through you. Make sense? So those are just a couple of ways, a couple of tools that you can use. Any questions? Okay. All right, now let's see. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to go over the energy field. All right, so let's start there. Now there are 7 major layers of the energy field. And layer 1, 3, 5, and 7, they're more defined in the color structure. They're more outlined. Okay? And levels 2, 4, and 6, the even numbers, are more hazy, so they look a little cloudy. So if you can see auras, or if you could see the energy field, you might say, oh gosh, well, this one feels a little out of place, or it feels a little cloudy. I can barely see it. This one looks more defined. it's because you're tapping into the different levels, right? It's our rainbow colors. And all the chakras are in the energy field. The energy field and the chakras are connected. They're interconnected. And they communicate with the physical body. And the energy field, it also communicates with the universal energy field. Okay, so it's not just connecting with your body and your chakras, but it's also connecting with the universal energy field. And the energy field tries to help release the emotions that come through. However, as humans, we just take it on so fast that even our aura or energy field and our chakras cannot keep up with it. You know, just think about how many emotions and feelings and thoughts come through every second, every nanosecond, right? It's too much. But the body is smart enough to heal and smart enough to process this. And we're helping as healers to unblock this so that it could process it better, right? Now, it's not important that you're able to see the layers of the energy field, but it's good to know and imagine it. It's good to feel into it. If you can feel it, that's even better. Many healers that I've come across can sense illnesses in the field. And that's what animals do, right? They can sense cancer because they feel it in your field. So it's nice to study the field by feeling your way around rather than seeing the levels. Now, the energy field, I'm going to have you guys tap into your own energy field as we go through it, but I'm just going to share with you what each energy field is. Has anyone already done this part of the course? Just raise your hand. I know Angela, Daniel. Okay. Linda, have you done it? Either of the Lindas? No? Okay. And Radhika, have you done it? No. Okay. So level 1 is the etheric body. Okay, it's the closest to us. That's where we start sensing pain and pleasure. It's not that far from us. And maybe you could feel it. Just see if you could feel into it on yourself. And you might need to move your hand to feel it. You could use both sides. I could feel it stronger on this side. Okay, I could feel it as like it's a vibration. It's almost like a buzzing in my hands. Does everybody feel that? Just now make sure you're about 2 inches away. It's about 2 inches or less beyond our physicality. So it's very close. You can see my hand very close by. Does everybody feel that? No? Okay. So Shelly, feel, so do me a favor, just go like this. Let's warm up your hands, warm up the energy. Okay. Just see if you feel that. Okay. Now just place it about 2 inches, and you might need to get closer. If I get closer, I could feel it when I get closer. And it's just a buzzing. It's just a buzzing, a buzz. You feel it, Linda? Yeah. Linda L, Linda, yeah. Shelly, you feel that? And it might take some practice, it's okay. But it's very dull. It might be very dull, okay? So Just feel into that. Radhika, do you feel it? Good. Okay, awesome. The second layer is the emotional body. And it makes sense because if you think about your second chakra, that's very emotional area. It's that pelvic region. A lot of emotions lay there. Okay? Lie there. So let's feel into the emotional body, and that's just a little bit further out. All of these fields, they're not that far apart from each other. Like we're not going out here to find that second one. So if you find that first one, then just move a little bit further out and you'll feel the second one. Do you feel that? Yeah. So Linda L, go a little bit further out. Okay. See, and I might be looking at you from the wrong side, from the wrong angle, so I can't really tell. But let's see. Yeah. So go a little bit further out, just a little bit, tad bit. Yeah, try there. So just feel into that second layer. The third layer is the mental body, and this could be anywhere from 3 to 8 inches away from the physical body. A lot of people are in their logical minds. If they do something that's very analytical, okay, the techie people, the doctors, the lawyers, they're very much in their mental body. You'll notice that that energy field is very strong for them. Okay, so that would be like right here almost. And for me, it's a cooling sensation. Like it feels cool when I feel into that. It is very cool. Feels good. Notice what your third layer feels like. So just go out. It's almost like extending your hand all the way out. Another way to feel your energy fields is just imagining you standing in front of you, right? Just like we're doing a healing on you, you're imagining yourself right in front of you, and you can actually feel your energy field that way. Try that. Okay? So this is you. And then the first, and I'm just going to ask, first layer of the energy field, and see if I could feel into that. Second layer of the energy field, and feel into that. And that might be easier for some of you. Third layer of the energy field, and feel that. Fourth layer of the energy field. And I'm just going wider and wider because I could feel my field that big. So when you do it this way, you're gonna be out here because you're literally tapping into how big your field really is. I mean, your field can be like, if I'm sitting here and somebody's tapping into my energy field, mine could be all the way to the end of that, until that window, or it could be out to the door in the other room. So your energy field can be extremely expansive. And that's why you feel everybody's energies, because you're so expanded. Okay? Now the fourth layer of the energy field, I'm just going to use both of my hands and just feel out, you know, or I'm going to ask my imaginary body, fourth layer of the energy field, and tap into that. Yeah, Linda L, yours is big, isn't it? That fourth layer. Okay. Shelly, try it this way, okay, honey? Try it this way, to tap into it this way. I feel like that might work out better for you. So just imagine yourself and just say fourth layer of the energy field and see how far your hands take you. See how much they want to separate. Fourth layer of the energy field. They want to get really big, don't they? Yeah. That's your astral body. It's getting to those higher dimensions and the universe, and it's that relationship with the universe. It has to do with relationships and intimacy, sensuality, sexuality. And it extends about 1.5 to 1 foot from your physical body. So if you were doing it this way, it would be like right here. But if you're doing it this way, I just want you to see how big that field is. Okay. And level 5 is your etheric, which is the blueprint of the first level. Okay, it's a blueprint. And this level is when you're not comfortable in a place, a job, a situation in life. Physical manifestations can exist here in the etheric template too. So it's that level 5, and it connects with your throat. Level 6 is the celestial body, and that's where there's divine joy, love, bliss. You can connect to this level with meditation and prayer, connecting you to the spiritual experience. That's why the meditation is so important. So this is an interesting layer, because if it is overbearing and too strong, then you don't want to have a physical life. Because when you tap into the 6th and 7th and 8th, it's a lot of people work from those higher chakras and higher energy levels because they don't want to be in the physicality. And when you're working with clients, they may tell you that I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here on earth. And that's when you know, oh, well, let me tap into your energy field and see what's going on. So level 7 is the casual body. It's very high frequency, and normally you see that white light around people. Maybe you may see an aura of white or golden. And this casual body holds the entire field together. If you're telepathic, have knowings, this is your connection with the divine. That's where the gifts, that is where all the gifts start pouring in through, right? That crown, that 7th layer of the energy field. When somebody is on a spiritual journey and they're asking you for help, like, I want my gifts, I want to be able to guide people, I want to be able to tap into different energies, I want to tune into the body, I want to be an energy healer. So we're strengthening that seventh layer of the energy field. It also, the 7th layer also connects with past lives and specific past lives. Now, one of the interesting things is if someone keeps putting themselves down, it does affect this layer, because then that energy affects all the other layers too. So if you find somebody, like, let's say you're with your friends or with family members, and there's always one person that constantly puts themselves down. It's because that 7th layer of the energy field is not holding up. It's weak. So I don't want to give you too much detail about the energy field, because the basic is enough to do what we want to do. Okay. Now, when we're healing, there could be a problem in the resonating chakra and the energy field. So you have to check both. You know, you might need to tap into both. Okay. Now, each one of you saw that your energy field is a different size, especially when you did it this way, when you were standing in front of you, you were imagining yourself. You realize that the energy field is different for each one of you. Some of you it was this small, some of you it was this big. And that's okay, because like I said, you may be more expanded right now in this moment. Now, what we're going to do right now is I want you to tap into each other's energy fields. Okay. What I'm going to do is we'll just do it all together, and we're going to, one person will be the healer and the other the client. And all we're going to do is feel how big an energy field is, your specific energy field. So we're going to go through 1 through 7 and see how big that field is for each of you. But we're not going to do 1 through 7. So like on Angela, we'll do her first layer of the energy field. On Radhika, we'll do the second layer of the energy field, just so you get an idea as to how expansive their field is and what it feels like. Because you may find some messages there. There's always messages in the field. So, and whatever you get is whatever you get. There's no right or wrong. All right, so you know what? Let's go ahead and tap into, we don't need a healer, but we will need, we'll go ahead and go through each one of you. Is that okay? And tap into your energy field. And each one of us, we're just going to see and feel into your energy field, see how big it is for us, what we sense. Okay, and you can stand up for this if you can. It'll make it easier for you to go step backwards if you need to, just to feel into that energy field. Okay, so go ahead and tap into Angela's first layer of her energy field and just see how that feels to you, and if you're getting any messages, how big it is, if you see any colors, just tap into that.
I'm getting the color orange.
Okay. Ask what that means.
Gratitude.
Very nice.
My hands are a little less than shoulder width.
Okay,
I don't know if you can see my hands.
I could. Okay, now let's tap into Radhika's second layer of her energy field. And you could see, you could go ahead and wipe your hands, put that into the green flame or transmute it, see the energy transmuting into the earth. And we're gonna set the intention, unbending intention, that we are going to see how big Radhika's energy field is, the second layer.
It's feeling a bit contracted.
Okay. So then check her second chakra, Daniel.
Okay.
Anyone else want to share what they're sensing?
About here.
Okay. Linda L., what are you getting? Oh, hold on, you're on mute, honey. I can't unmute you. There you go.
Yeah, just tingles at the end of my finger and just resistance about this width.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And see if you get any messages, okay, Linda? Just say, is there anything I need to know for Radhika in the second layer of the energy field?
How to describe it.
Angela, what are you getting?
I don't know how to describe it. When I had my hands here, it was okay, and now it's like pushing me. It was still, and now it's pushing me away.
Yeah, because that energy is almost like, I don't know if, Radhika, do you tend to push people away or do something with pushing away or push yourself? I don't know. There's something happening. And it's going out into the third layer of the energy field. So, Angela, your hands are kind of like being pushed to that because
Okay.
there's also something there.
Yeah, that's true. Like now I'm in a mood or in a period like I don't want to be with other people and I want to be alone. Like like to work with myself and be with myself and like I push people away. Yeah, that's true. Like I don't have time for my friends and yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If they call me, I don't have time because I don't want to have time because I want to be myself.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, thank you for sharing. I was confused, but yeah, thank you for sharing.
So I don't know if it's good or wrong, but I
No,
feel like
It's you. There's
it
nothing wrong
just
about how you feel. That's
is. It just is.
you. That's how you feel. That's nothing wrong. Thank you for sharing.
Yes. Linda, did you feel anything?
No, just resistance.
Okay.
Just resistance. Yeah.
Okay. And that's probably explains that resistance.
Mm.
Linda.
Yes, I just got the sense of like constriction. So that's probably the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I was also wondering, with the second energy field, I felt it was maybe a little bit foggy. Is that supposed to be like that?
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Yep. Very good. That's very
Mhm.
good. Good observation. Shelley, did you want to share? Hold on. I can't hear you, honey.
I
Okay.
just got the same, just a sense of restriction.
Okay.
And I got the image of people.
People. Yes. Very nice. Any particular male, female energy? Did you get that?
No, it was just like people in general, male, female. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you could dive deeper and see what messages you get. If it's, male, female, just to give her information that there is somebody in your life that you're not wanting to talk to, and it's a male energy or a female energy. Maybe you need to resolve that whatever's happening between the two of you. So there might be something going on in a relationship. You might get all kinds of information at that point. Daniel?
Yes.
I think you said what you got, right? You were seeing orange, right?
Oh, that was for the first layer.
Mm.
Not the second.
That's Angela, sorry. What'd you get for Radhika?
Yeah, I felt it was constricted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and dive into the third layer of the energy field. Let's do it for Linda. Is that okay, Linda?
Which
Which
Linda?
Linda?
You, Linda. Not Linda L, just Linda.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to stand up?
You don't have to.
Or
No, you don't have to.
Mhm.
So just tap into the third layer of her energy field. Does it feel weak? Does it feel strong? Does it feel tight? Does it feel loose? Does it feel hazy? Does it feel sharp? What does it feel?
I get the word thin.
Thin.
Not necessarily. I don't want to say weak. It just feels kind of thin.
Okay.
Kind of airy, like I guess in a way, kind of.
Does it feel like there's anything that needs to be addressed there? And it may not. It might be perfectly fine, and you're just tapping into that third layer, and she may be mentally well. Her mental body may be perfectly fine. You might get a past life energy that shows up.
So when I first started feeling it, it was like fluffy, like round, kind of like, I don't know, weird. And then as soon as he said weak, the energy changed and it got like, oh, like it changed and it got like, I felt like a really strong prickly and like the energy just like it got like real fiery and like real strong in my hands.
Are you a fiery person, Linda?
No, no, not at all. No.
Is there any fire inside of you, Linda? You might have extra Agni anyway.
Yeah, no, actually, surprisingly, even in all my chart, I don't have any fire signs.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably something that's lacking. Actually.
Maybe
And
that's
it could
not
be.
that word. Maybe
Mm.
that word.
Definitely could be. Any digestive issues?
Well, yes, you know that.
I forgot. I only have 5,000 people to remember. There we go. Well, that makes sense. Lacking of fire, Angela. That's what you might be getting.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. As soon as you said, you know, it feels weak, all of a sudden it changed. So I didn't know if that, if it was just in her body or if it's something that maybe upset her. I know sometimes, you know, hearing that, you know, can upset somebody too, but that just changed the energy of everything I was feeling.
Yeah, I thought Daniel said that Mike was dead.
Oh no, I don't think he said that.
I said first I said thin.
Oh,
first
thin. I thought you said.
And I
Okay.
said airy, kind of like a.
Yeah,
I guess I
that's
would
right.
kind of go with like the fluffiness of what Angela's doing. But I would like to say I didn't want to go with the word weak because I didn't feel like the energy was low frequency enough to be weak. It was higher than that. So just to make that clear.
That's okay. I just thought you said dead, and I thought that's fascinating.
No.
I
Sometimes I don't enunciate very well.
Anyway.
And it just.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, but yeah. So what is the third layer? What does that represent?
That's the mental body. Like if you're in your head a lot, you know, very analytical. Anybody else want to share?
I just saw just lines. It was kind of bright lines.
Okay, good.
And then I think when Daniel spoke, I just saw kind of like a spraying of, I don't know. And then the back of my head went, ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what color, Linda, what color did you see?
It was like a bright fire thing, lines with like a brightness, and then it changed to just a kind of spray, you know, small and kind of, I don't know. I don't know.
That's okay. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, and like I said, my head just felt, oh gosh, all this energy. Yeah.
So maybe there is something that you might need to go to the base of her skull and release. You know, there might be some energy that you might be feeling there.
Yeah. I mean,
because
this is going on, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, man, am I in my own head?
Right. So here's what's happening is because a lot of you will feel things in your body that's going on in somebody else's body. There are aches and pains because we're actually merging, right? You're bringing them to you, and then we're merging our energy field. We're merging into them so that we can sense, okay, what is going on? We can feel into that, right? We're tapping in so deeply. So you may feel like the body's taking you to the head, like we really need to address this. And that's great, because that means now you're ready to go, because her body said, okay, the third layer of the energy field, I need to go to the skull, and I'm going to start there. Start by healing her there. And then go wherever else the body needs to take me. Does that make sense? Yeah, so you're doing good. Anyone else want to share? No? Okay. All right. So, Linda, let's do the fourth layer of the energy field for you. And let's see how big it is. Let's see how expansive. Remember, you could tap into what color it is or what it wants to say. Where does it feel blocked? You can ask it. That fourth layer is the astral layer. Is there anything that she needs to know that's blocking? Maybe, is there a block? I mean, first of all,
It feels, to me, it feels quite expansive. My hands just keep like floating out.
yeah. Shelly's like a fairy. She's like, this is big. I love it. All right, and it may be beautiful, just perfectly fine. It's intact.
I'm getting turquoise.
Yeah.
That's interesting because I got sort of a bluish color.
Yeah.
And also I got an image of a tap. So I'm not sure whether what that means. So a tap
what?
as in a tap, you know, like in a faucet.
Oh.
So I don't know whether there's energy like pouring in or energy pouring. I'm not really certain what that meant.
Must be a hole in it.
Yeah,
maybe a small hole. Okay, anyone else want to share?
Just very strong. It's hurting my hands.
Okay, put your hands down. Clear off that energy, guys. Don't forget. Okay, so if you're feeling like that, Angela, remember, because you haven't been clearing, I don't think. Have you been clearing after each person?
Yeah, I connected with her before class, and I healed her, so she's good. So that's
okay.
why.
Okay, good. That's why your fourth layer of your energy field is so
That's
good.
why I feel so good.
Look at that.
Yeah, she had a headache. She wasn't doing good. She almost didn't make class. So
Oh no.
You did excellent work.
Exactly. See,
Yes,
it's great.
that's right. That is true.
Have these relationships, you can do this for each other, you know? This is wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Good. Reach out to each other, please. It not only gives you guys practice, but it also gives you guys the validation. It gives you that friendship. It gives you that connection. It just gives you so much more, you know, that growth. All right, so Daniel, we're going to tap into your fifth layer of your energy field.
Sounds good.
All right, that fifth layer. And so see how big, what color, any blocks, or is it intact? That's the etheric template. And it's the blueprint of the first level of the energy field. And if there's a color that pops out at you guys, what I've noticed is that for those of you where a color is popping out for you, it's because you're seeing that as their strongest layer of the energy field for that specific person. And I'll share with you what some of these colors mean in just a little bit. But see what Daniel's fourth layer, remember it goes with the fourth chakra, which is the heart, okay?
Fourth layer or fifth layer? Fifth.
Oh, sorry, fifth layer. So which means it's tapping into the throat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Linda was the heart.
Oh.
Okay, as soon as you get something, just let me know.
I actually got an image of like fine silvery lines or something. I don't know what that meant. Bit of a grid type of thing. Silvery.
Strings of lines.
I'm just getting like orange with a tinge of yellow around it. Just keep yawning.
Oh, very nice.
Not just yawning.
You're really diving into the colors. Very nice.
Yeah.
And it's yawning. You're releasing something for him. Anything going on with your throat, Daniel?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably my throat.
Now, here's the thing. Do not claim that whatever you feel on others
Yeah.
is yours, okay?
Yeah,
Not a
okay.
good idea. Hmm. Well, she's releasing something for you, so.
Okay.
Anyone else get anything, or does it feel good, fine, intact?
Feels good. Feels clear.
Okay,
That's
good.
what I sensed. Mm.
I felt
Daniel, what have you been holding on to and not been vocalizing?
I don't know. But you're usually pretty vocal. I'm not sure. I don't really, can't think of anything that.
Yeah, she's almost in tears, Daniel. And it could be a past lifetime energy, remember, or it could be a future energy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was very strong for me too. I had my arms way out and it was so strong, the vibrations were going down. And as they're going down, it's like I couldn't hold them up anymore. And it was shooting down through my chest. And I couldn't hold them up anymore. I had to just put them down.
Yeah.
Very strong.
I was getting the image of pyramids, and also the energy was just like rushing through, and I was getting cold under the arms.
Okay, hold on one second. Angela, give me a moment with you. Ooh, yeah. Okay. It's time for an initiation, it feels like. All right. All right, give me one moment. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, that that was an initiation for her where she opened up and downloaded information which may be coming to you even stronger after this. You can, you'll see it over the next couple of days, 2 months, just unfolding for you. When initiations come, they're from the higher guides, and they come like a train, and sometimes I feel them so strongly that they need to be done right away. So Shelley, I was listening to you, but it was just so much that I needed to take care of her. So yeah, all right, awesome. And sometimes the group will feel that energy too.
Yeah, I did feel that in the beginning.
Yeah. Like right now I just feel like I'm floating, like a light, very light, like I can breathe. It feels good. It feels very good. Good. Okay. All right. Everybody else doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Good sensing, Shelley. Good. Pyramid. Okay. Daniel, pyramid. It's it might be of that time. As soon as Shelley said that, it reminded me of going back to that time. Like I could see you in that as like this warrior or this king or something, like multiple lifetimes in the pyramids, where the pyramids were in that Egyptian lifetime. So and maybe that time, maybe that time your throat was constricted, and so Linda's feeling that constriction, whatever it is. And so yeah, very good.
Yeah. Very
Ooh,
cool.
very nice. Anyone else want to share? Ooh, it got cold in here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm feeling cold too now.
It was hot and now it's cold.
Yeah, I got goosebumps all of a sudden.
Same here. Okay, very nice. All right, so Shelley, we're going to go to your 6th layer of your energy field. All right, Shelley, are you okay with that? Can we go to the 6th layer? Okay. All right. So just tapping into Shelley, and if you want to sit down or stand up, and you might feel more energies. When your client stands up, they will feel it a lot stronger because their body's going to want to move a certain way, or they may react a certain way. Like Angela, when she was doing the checking, she was feeling like uncontrollable energy within her where she felt like she wanted to fall back or whatever it may be. But so
That never
you may
happened.
feel
That
that.
was crazy.
Yeah, it does get crazy in my community. Let's just say people don't know what they're missing. So all right.
Next, 6 or 7? Which one was this?
6.
Okay. And who are we doing?
Shelley.
Thank you.
Back.
And you don't need to, Angela. You could just sit and relax in the energies, because I think that's going to be too much for you right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Okay, anybody have any messages or colors or anything, constrictions, restrictions, anything?
I just sensed a fluffy, sort of opaque, sort of like pinky colour.
Okay,
Don't know what that was about. I didn't get any
Yeah.
other message.
very nice.
Kind of like pink, butterfly, the pink.
Yeah,
Top,
it's nice and soft. Yeah.
Tops of the butterfly wing. That's what it.
Good. Shelley, do you connect with butterflies?
Yes. Yeah, and I love the color.
Pink. There you go.
I'm just getting a deep sense of peacefulness.
Good.
I have a picture of something, but it's not very positive, so I won't say it.
Okay. Linda L., what are you getting? You're clearing for everybody, girl.
Oh, just yeah, that's all I got. Just the tops of those
Okay.
pink butterfly wings.
Okay. Got it. Got it. All right. Wonderful. Okay. So you guys get the idea. I just wanted you guys to, you could sit down for those of you who are standing. I just want you to get that idea of what it feels like to tap into someone else's field and start getting messages from the field. The reason the field is so important is because the body's going to guide you in where to start working from. Okay, so we're not only starting our work with checking with the pendulum and checking or checking with our hands to see which chakras are out of balance. But then before we start the healing, whether it's a spot treatment or a full body treatment, we're going to ask, which layer of the energy field do I need to start from? Where do I need to tap in first? And see which level comes up. One number will come up for you. And so that's what I want you to practice this week. When you practice with each other, ask the body, which layer of the energy field do I need to start from? So like Angela, when you worked with Linda, you can ask the body, which layer of the energy field do I need to start from? Maybe it would say 3. Okay, and you go to that layer of the energy field, you tap into that layer of the energy field, and then you start your work. Once you're in that energy field, the body knows how to, because you're sending frequency from that energy field. You've already set your unbending intention as to what you want to heal. Now we're tapping into the energy field, we're tapping into the chakras, we're tapping into the body, so we're doing so much, right? So it's important. Which layer of the energy field do we want to go to? Where do we need to start from? And then you start your work. You've already checked the chakras with the pendulum or your hand. Now you're getting ready to do your work. Tap into which energy field and then start your work. Start the clearing process and seeing where the hands want you to go. And some of you, I've watched you and you are using your hands just to feel around the body, see where the body's taking you. Of course, I'm asking you to go to specific areas, but I could see that your hands want to go other places too, and you are getting messages. So you can practice which layer, like just practice from the beginning to which layer of the energy field do I need to tap into? Where do I need to start from? Because that energy field or that layer, not the field, but the layer will tell you this is where you need to send the frequencies from. That's how intelligent our energy field is. And then if you want to go further, you could tap into other areas and see one or two other areas that your body wants, that your hand goes for the other person, wherever their body wants you to go. Because I want you to get used to getting, you know, free with your hands, more fluid, right? Let your hands do the job. Get that mind out of the way and just let it be, let it flow. And you'll know when the healing is done. Like you just know. For me, I tend to take a deep breath in, like I'm just like exhaling. Like I just know when it's done. And then we're going to get into the types of questions to ask the body. If there's something specific going on with a disease or an ailment. And so next week, we're going to do spot treatments as well as full body treatments. Okay, because I don't think, let's see. Oh, we're going to talk about energy chelation too. And that's where we go into spot treatments and full body treatments. So I'll explain to you what that process is. Any questions?
Yeah, Tipal, do you think it will be beneficial to, when you're putting up the replay, to actually head it up with the title of what we covered? So if we have to look back, I don't know if that's possible. If we have to, when we're,
I see what you're saying.
we know what we covered, because obviously sometimes at the beginning and there's an intention of covering something, but it might have not been at that time. So we know we've covered, so when you look back, you can, oh yeah, maybe I need to just look at that one again, and I know which video it was.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Put that on my list of things to do. Let me write that down because I will forget. Okay, so I will do that. Label videos. All right, awesome. Okay, any other questions?
So if we practice now, shall we check the chakras first with the pendulum, then normal check with my hands, and then the layers? Correct?
So just check with your hands, just because I want you to start feeling what, so let's say that the pendulum shows that it's going counterclockwise. So with your hands, so when you write it down, which ones are going clockwise, counterclockwise, and sideways, I want you to feel it with your hands. What's the difference? What does that feel like? That's the only reason you're doing both of them for now. Later on, you'll do one or the other. You're not going to do both. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I just want you to get a feel for it. I want you to start feeling things with your hands. You're going to be doing a lot more hand work. You can always use the pendulum. Always.
And then do the healing.
You won't be doing the healing. You're going to tap into the energy field. You're going to ask the body, which layer of the energy field do I need to start from, or ask the guides. Either way, you're going to get the answer, the same answer. Okay? Ask your guides, or ask, when I say guides, I do refer to all the guides, their guides, your guides. We're asking both. They're not going to have mixed messages. It's a combination of an answer. So whatever you get, you start from that layer of the energy field.
Okay.
And that's when you're getting ready to go to the body and start working with the body.
Okay.
So it's not like you have to set an unbending intention again or anything like that. You've already done all that. Okay. All right. Awesome. Good class, guys. Are you guys are okay so far, right?
Yeah, that was excellent.
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Good. And then next time we might even talk a little bit more about initiations so you guys understand that and what that is. So the more you meditate, you could actually initiate the first 2 to 3 initiations on your own, which you've probably already done. And the other ones have to be assisted. And so we'll talk about that so that you know. But other than that, if there's no other questions, then I will see you guys, I think, next week. And then we don't have any class after that until December, I think, because of the holidays.
Okay. What day next week is it on?
I think it's the 16th. I think it's, or next Wednesday.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
Okay. I feel I've surprised myself today.
You guys all did so good. Amazing work, guys. Each and every one of you. I'm so proud of you guys.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. I will see you all soon and have a beautiful, lovely day. Namaste, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.